All right. It's what is it? January 2nd, 2022. Happy New Year to everyone out there. Hope everybody had a blessed New Year, and hope the new one comes up with much better news for everybody. I know we've been going through some crazy times with this whole pandemic deal, but I had it. It's not something good to have, so if anybody's getting through it or going through it, I wish y'all the best of luck, and may you come out of it better in health. Anyways, just had breakfast here at Flor de Chiapas on Bandera, located Bandera Road, and we are in the Coronet to start off the new year. This is going to be the first long cruise that I'm going to take on it. I think I've finally gotten all the gremlins out of the way, and we're just going to take it to see if it can make a long road trip before we take the kiddos on it. And so, like I said, it's a 1967 Dodge Coronet with a 318 LA engine, 727 torque flight, and an 8 3/4 rear end. It's bought it from a gentleman, Dave, in California, who had it parked in a barn for quite a long time, and bought it right before the pandemic started, which kind of helped me keep my mind off of all the craziness going on, since I was actually able to work on it while I was working from home. And it took me about a year and a half to get it going mechanically, and we still got a lot of little things that we're working on, like the interior, the paint. I got to decide to see if I'm going to keep it with paint as damaged as it is right now. It's not bad. I kind of like the way it looks, and I know a lot of people are kind of going for that look now with the kind of a resto patina job. But I definitely want to do the front on it, and right now I'm missing the rear bench seat and the headliner, the carpet, and the door panels. But that, since it's not something critical to the mechanical aspect of the car, I'm going to wait on. So here we go. I'm going to take a cruise, and hopefully it does great. All right, everybody. See ya. What's up, everyone? All right, well, we had to make a quick pit stop at one of these Shell gas stations because I haven't bought the gaskets for the car, the door gaskets, roof gaskets, and all that. And halfway through to Bandera, Texas, we picked a heck of a windy day to come out here, and it's really loud because most of the weather stripping is dry rotted and just basically come off. So I kind of just made a pit stop, and luckily I got some duct tape in my little traveling kit, and I'm just gonna duct tape the areas where there's some of that gasket missing, or the weather stripping missing, I'm sorry. And hopefully that'll make for a quieter ride. It wasn't bad, but as I came to a higher speed, it just kept getting worse and worse. So I want to see if maybe doing this is going to make a big difference, which it should. And if it does, I've already been looking into the Detroit Muscle Technologies kit that they have, which is basically for the door weather stripping, the roof weather stripping, the trunk, and there was another one. It's a 5-piece basic. Oh, that's actually it. 2 doors, 2 roofs, and 1 trunk. So if this makes a big difference when I get back home, I'll probably pull the trigger on that and just order that. Anyways, we're gonna keep going, and I'll try to take some shots of the road. It's a beautiful road out to Bandera, Texas from where I'm at, which is San Antonio. So, all right, we'll see it. Bye. right, well, we made it to Bandera, Texas. Just took a little park here on Main Street and just went to the general store. Just kind of walked around for a minute. Car's been sitting for about 25-30 minutes, and we're about to make the trip back home. Gotta go get some groceries before I pick up the kids. But so far, all in all, the drive over here was pretty good. I don't ever want to say it's great because I don't want to jinx myself and then something starts going bad with the car, but it ran good. And I guess judging by the drive over here, I think the drive back should be okay as well. Hopefully there's no hiccups, but I'm driving early in case I gotta stop on the road and do something to it. So hopefully that's not the case, and I'll check in with y'all when I get back home and give y'all the lowdown on how it went for the total trip. The as far as distances, it's a 42 to 45 mile trip here and another 42 to 45 mile trip back. So it's about, let's call it 84-85 miles round trip. And so that should be a good little trip to break the car in. I know the trips that I like to start taking with the kids are going to be kind of within this range, to either Bandera, Fredericksburg, Bernie, little kind of neighboring towns around San Antonio, before we take any trips that are further out that require hours, instead of just kind of being within an hour drive of home. So hopefully everything goes good, and I think from now on I'm gonna start a stream of videos just so the kids can have, and making memories with the Coronet, and they can kind of look back on and just kind of enjoy. And depending on how the car runs, I still got a couple of little things I got to do to it mechanically. Not too much, maybe a little bit of upgrades, but like I said before, the interior, maybe some of the paint. I'd like to also replace the front windshield. It's got a big crack on it, and so as you can see from kind of behind me here where I'm at, I've already done some little temporary fixes to the headliner just so it doesn't sag on me, and I put a temporary car seat cover in the back so the kids can ride a little more comfortably. And so having said that, little things like there's a little door handle over here that's loose. I'll see if I can actually start maybe getting a better camera, because right now I'm recording on my phone. I don't know how good that's going to be, but maybe get an actual camera just to kind of make videos on, and then hopefully get the kids, Luis and Sergio and maybe Alexa, a little more involved with the updates and maintenance to the car. So anyways, I'll check with y'all later, let y'all know how it goes, and hopefully my next check-in just kind of states that everything went well. All right, see you guys. good. I don't know how much you can hear me because it revs a little loud, but I'm doing about, well, speed limit 70, so let me take it up a notch. About 55, 60 on average. I did just take it up to about 70 and no issues at all, so gaining a little more confidence in it. Anyways, I'll stop talking and let you take a look at the road so you can see what I'm enjoying.